Have you ever looked at an old photo and suddenly felt something you can't quite explain? A rush of warmth, a little ache, a memory flooding back, all at once. That feeling has a name, nostalgia. And weirdly, it feels good, even when the memory is a little sad. So why does remembering the past light up something so good inside us? Today, we're going to find out, and it starts inside your brain. The word nostalgia comes from Greek, nostos, meaning homecoming, and algos, meaning pain. Literally, the pain of longing for home. For centuries, doctors actually thought it was an illness. In the 1600s, homesick soldiers were even diagnosed with nostalgia as a medical condition. Turns out, they had it backwards. Nostalgia isn't a sickness. It's one of the mind's most useful tools. Let's zoom into the brain for a second. Nostalgia isn't just a thought, it's a full-body chemical event. It lights up the hippocampus, the brain's memory center, and the limbic system, which handles emotion. That's why a memory doesn't just replay in your head, you actually feel it in your body. That's also why a single old song can instantly transport you back 10, 20, even 30 years. Smell does it too. One familiar scent, and suddenly you're standing in your grandmother's kitchen again. Music, smell, photos, even a certain type of weather. These are called nostalgia triggers. But here's the strange part. A lot of nostalgic memories aren't even fully happy ones. Nostalgia is often bittersweet, a mix of joy for what happened, and a little sadness that it's over. So if it's bittersweet, why does it still feel so good overall? That's where things get interesting. For a while, I actually worried that nostalgia might be a bad habit, a way of avoiding the present. Was I just escaping into old memories because today felt hard? Was that even healthy? So I looked into what psychologists actually found, and it completely changed my mind. Researchers have studied this for years, and again, they find the same thing. Nostalgia boosts mood. It doesn't just make us feel good, it makes us feel more like ourselves. Nostalgia reminds us we are loved, we belong, and our life has meaning, even on hard days. It also builds resilience. Pulling up a happy memory can genuinely help us cope with stress. It even makes us feel more optimistic. Like if good things happened before, they can happen again. So, nostalgia isn't about running from today. It's a bridge, connecting who you were to who you are now. That realization felt like a relief. Missing the past doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means your brain is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, reminding you that your story matters. But knowing why nostalgia feels good is only half the story. The real question is, how do we use it well? First, try keeping a small memory journal. Jot down a happy moment once a week. Later, when you're having a rough day, flipping back through it can genuinely lift your mood. Second, build yourself a comfort playlist. Songs tied to good memories are an instant mood reset. Third, share memories with people who were there. Nostalgia is even more powerful when it's shared. Retelling an old story with old friends doesn't just remember the past, it strengthens your bond today. One caution though, balance matters. Nostalgia should visit you, not move in and take over. If you catch yourself constantly comparing today unfavorably to the good old days, that's the signal to look up. Used well, nostalgia doesn't pull you backward. It refuels you, then sends you back into today, a little stronger. So the goal isn't to live in the past, it's to let the past cheer you on. So let's go back to that old photo we started with. Now you know exactly why it made you feel that way. It wasn't just a memory, it was your brain reminding you. You are loved, you've grown, and your story is still going. Nostalgia isn't about missing who you were. It's proof of how far you've already come. And here's a fun thought. The moment you're living right now, one day it'll be someone's favorite memory too. So go make today worth remembering. Call that old friend. Take that photo. Savor this moment. Thanks for watching. And hey, if this made you feel something, that's nostalgia already at work. See you in the next one.